of the other things that, I guess we can turn these off. One of the other things I really like, and I think I made a video about this earlier this year, I got a hydraulic top link, and this is one of the coolest things ever. I should have bought this forever ago, because this mower, like if it's not really level right now, you need it to be a little level to like tilt it up slightly. And with this top link, I mean, I can do this while I'm driving. Just having that adjustment is awesome. And the other thing is, when I change out blades, which I've done more this year than any other year because I'm just like mowing nonstop right now, it's really nice because I can tip it up and it makes it really easy to reach in through the back of the mower and change blades on this. I love this top link. That was, I don't always have grand ideas, but getting that was one of them. I think I'm actually gonna buy another one of those to stick on the Zetter at some point. But anyway, let's see here. Hang on. I wanted to increase my ground speed last day when I was mowing, so I took this out of its economy PTO mode. That's one thing. This tractor is a little large for that mower, but no regrets about running it with it, because it's really nice when you're going through super thick stuff. The tractor hardly ever bogs down. All right, there we go. Again, this is the area we haven't planted. You can see there's some rye out there that's looking a little wilted. That probably should have been baled a while ago. But the Johnson grass looks really good. There's some coastal. I'm not seeing any of those thorns, so that's still some good basic feed stuff. Alright, so when I got this thing, the salesman said to set the controller about 4 inches taller than I actually wanted the bales, because he said they will not be the right size until these belts have stretched out. Now we're almost 40 bales into this, so let's see. Let's see what size this actually is. Shoot, that's pretty accurate. So far so good, everyone. I'm up to my second property. First one was a little on the underwhelming side, but I was kind of prepared for that because that is one of the places where I planted oats this spring, and a tremendously large percentage of them simply drowned. And because there was standing water on that place literally for weeks after I planted it, the remainder I wasn't able to fertilize. But whatever, this place kind of fell into my lap, and so far so good. We're like 25 bales into this, and you can see this part of it at least. It's this beautiful coastal grass. I don't really like coastal hay personally, but you know, it's out here. This stuff is surprisingly thick. I guess my windrows got blown around a little bit since I was out here raking the other day, but really not a bad way to spend the afternoon, you guys. Check it out, Goim, 100 bales. I love it. Now on one hand, as opposed to last year, it is kind of a bummer not planning to sell everything I make for 80 or 100 bucks a bale on account of the drought. However, as mentioned, we're no longer in a drought, so I'm actually getting more than 1/6 of a bale per acre. So that's also quite nice. The two things even out. Like I said then, that was fun for the novelty of it, but I'd much rather be getting, you know, like 18 times the yield and selling stuff for a more reasonable price. Really finishing it up. There's just this little 20-foot section here, and then one more windrow. I don't think any part of my farming operation involves straight windrows longer than 50 feet or so. I like to think I'm getting better at following though. Certainly a lot better than last season for whatever that's worth. Alright, so we're reading out 45 bales. Really it's 44 because my inner cheapskate wrecked one. And so when this one spits out right about now, yeah, right about now, then we'll actually have 45. So really we're gonna have like 45 and a half or something. Usually what I do when I've got a partial bale in a situation like this is I take it with me because I don't want to leave stuff like that on the field, because if I do, then by the time second cutting rolls around, it's a brown and dead mess. And what do I still have to do? How many properties do I still have to do? I gotta do 1, 2, 3, but 2 of them, I gotta do 3 more properties, but 2 of them are really close together, and the third one is not very big at all. Really, it's kind of a disaster. It's a really rough field, but the guy's got a nice chunk of land that he wants to lease me, and so I went in and I baled what little is actually bailable, like even by my standard. No, I'm just kidding. My standards have gone up quite a bit since last year. So I baled what little was bailable, and with everything left, hopefully once him and I can work out the paperwork, which really we just haven't bothered to do, then I gotta shut this valve. Ain't nobody got time for climbing out of tractors to load it and raise the pickup. Yeah. So anyway, once we do the paperwork, then I'll come through, help put the tractor in gear, shred everything, and hopefully plant some stuff. So super happy. I made more hay just in one day on part of first cutting this year than I did, I'm pretty sure, all last year. So, I'm really pleased. I got 3 more farms to hit tonight and or tomorrow. I don't know, I'm probably gonna wait till tomorrow because the place that's close to my house, I wouldn't really mind if that got an extra day to dry out, because that's one of the places that had oats grow successfully, and oat hay holds moisture pretty dang well. So I don't know, I'll probably just deal with everything else tomorrow now that I figured that in. I'll probably get an early start. I don't know, I'm hoping to fertilize tomorrow. Really, I'm just rambling at this point, which is pretty much all I do, so whatever. And I'll see you next time. I'm the one hill that we have. Oh yeah, one other thing. I finally figured out what rattles in this tractor. You hear that? Much more better. Man, this is not an especially steep hill. So you guys can see, I don't think there's anything identifiable around here. This is not an especially steep hill. But you gotta figure, this is about a 10,000 pound tractor with loader, cab, and ballast. And the baler's somewhere around 5,000 pounds. So this is, I don't know, 50 to 17,000 pounds probably.